MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Thunder and the Kangaroos. Javier Rivas gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Settling in now, Corey Esparza, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way, and afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. And another foul ball. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Kern into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
First offering on its way. Adrian Esparza swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Esparza is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That is first, the left fielder.
Stepping into the box, Bo Law. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Wind up and the 0-1, and that misses 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Following balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, Dero, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Esparza is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Brad Sanders will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
At the plate, Austin Leach. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good, hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
1 out, nobody on. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Marty Riggs is looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Marty Riggs goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right.
In now, Mike Hayes. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air to right field. Miles back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, A.J. Valito.
So striding in, A.J. Valito, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
And he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So not every ball's leaving the yard. A lot of bullets in the gap and extra base hits.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Worthing, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Through an inning and a half. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, the kid Esparza. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Esparza.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Here's the 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Bronson Ware comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Marcos Fernandez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Into the box now, Darnell Rice, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and a strike.
A ball, 1 strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Nice.
2-2.
2-2 now.
Here now the 2-2.
3 ball.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
2 out with the man at first. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in, Eric Kern, 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's the 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Into the box, A.J. Valito. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. A solo shot here to left. Number 31 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
So now to the plate, Justin Martinez, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Martinez playing here in his age 31 season. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
To 2-2 now. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping in, Hal Hale, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Nobody out, runner on first. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 7, Corey Esparza.
Riding in once again, Corey Esparza. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Another one sent foul. Bouncer to the left side. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
To the plate now, Adrian Esparza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. With runners in scoring position this season, Esparza is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his bat now.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Standing in now, Bo Law. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. The Thunder put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
One of the keys to sweeping a series is getting some runs and getting some runs early. Big lead early in this one, and it looks like their chances of a sweep look pretty good.
4 runs here in this half inning. 2-1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Now the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Into the corner and slicing foul. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping up now, Marty Riggs, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to first. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Thunder lead this one 4-0. Now in the box, Edwin Miles. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Comes set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Austin Leach.
At the plate, Austin Leach, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rick Bradley.
Striding in, Rick Bradley. First pitch on its way.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Fouled off. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Coming to the plate now, Donnie Roland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance, Saul Worthing. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Stepping in now, Mike Hayes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
1-1.
Base is empty here with nobody out.
Ball.
And that misses. 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Mike Hayes becomes the first out of the inning.
A.J. Valito.
Into the box, A.J. Valito, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. 1-1. Misses for the second ball. Two and two. And now pitch on the way. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is crazy. 4th round trip of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Dean Schumacher answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Now batting, second baseman, Justin Martinez.
In now, Justin Martinez. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Still only 1 out in the inning. On the ground to 3rd. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the shortstop, Hal Hale.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hal Hale. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You could tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And the pitch. Popped him up. Kern is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Thunder lead it 6-0. Stepping in, the kid Esparza. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And the pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Ball 2 now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Standing in, Bronson Ware. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here it comes. 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Esparza rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and the deficit now stands at 5.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah.
At the plate now, Eric Kern. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball.
And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Edwin Miles, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to dunk in out there, a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Boy, what a crazy AB right there, D-Row. Takes two pitches right in the strike zone, then gets on a knock on a pitch that's out of the zone.
Yeah, can't imagine that was the game plan coming into the AB, but you know what? No one will know in the box score tomorrow. That's a bullet.
And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in once again, Rick Bradley. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really...
Oh, and that's off the second base bag. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Donnie Roland is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Corey Esparza.
Corey Esparza.
He's set. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now 7-4. To the plate now, Adrian Esparza as he rips it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
The left fielder of the first.
Into the box now, Bo Law, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. 0-2, here it is. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Marty Riggs.
At the plate, Marty Riggs, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, the kid Esparza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Bronson Ware. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that's in there for a strike. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Marcos Fernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-0 the count. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Saul Worthing. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
At the plate, Mike Hayes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now back, designated hitter, A.J. Valito.
A.J. Valito will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Two out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Count remains 2-2. Half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. James Ray enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the sixth.
Ray.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Darnell Rice. First offering on its way.
Yeah. 0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Eric Kern, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Grounded back up the middle, reined in, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Edwin Mario.
Standing in, Edwin Miles. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Ready with the 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Now batting, Justin Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Martinez.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Hal Hale, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball match outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
7. Torrey Esparza.
Standing in now, Corey Esparza, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
The 0-2 delivery.
I got the count. 1-2.
That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Leach has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch. Ladies
Chuck
and gentlemen,
Perry gets
your
the call
attention,
from the
please.
pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Perry.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Austin Leach. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Leach.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And now pitch on the way. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Rick Bradley. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping into the box, Donnie Roland. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch on its way.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
First delivery to him on the way. The kid, Esparza, stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Now the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
Second and third here, 1 man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1.
Got a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Bronson Ware, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hale onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7-5 now. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Quentin Walls is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. To the plate now, Marcos Fernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run.
But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Darnell Rice is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead. Evan Wheeler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Scott Jordan is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Read this one almost in the books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here it comes. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
2 strikes.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So coming to the plate, Bo Law. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you've got to get rid of it quick.
A runner at first with no outs here. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Esparza will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So here's the cleanup hitter, Marty Riggs. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here, one man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Saul Worthing, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Worthing is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I got 3-0.
Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running, and he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Scott Jordan is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Number 23, Scott Jordan.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Hiroki Nakamura will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Austin Leach. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And it's fouled away. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
2 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 from 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Donnie Roland is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead. 2-run blast to straightaway right field. They've taken a 2-run lead.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
Coming to the plate now, the kid Esparza. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way, but they can play well the rest of the game.
And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be...
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Solo shot here to left, number 28 on the season as they jump ahead by 3. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Dero, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The Thunder entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop at a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet. Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Ryan Greenberg enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Greenberg.
Stepping in now, Marcos Fernandez. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled away. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Worthing is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Cody Hamlin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Douglas Lamb is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Now to the plate, Mike Hayes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road. trying to come back against a closer.
Lamb is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now back, the designated hitter, A.J. Valido.
Next will be the designated hitter, A.J. Valido. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's that one.
Now the pitch. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. And if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. A.J. Valido goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. He's set, and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Jake Owens will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 81, Jake Owens.
In now, Hal Hale. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. Runners off for second. Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Kangaroos have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept for the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win. They're hoping to build on that now.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Kangaroos scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Evan Wheeler gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Cody Hamlin closes the door for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Blazers and the Polar Bears. Rocco Urban starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, he's going to look to be a little bit better in this one. You could say scattering hits. Allowed 9 hits in his last start. His stuff is much better than that, and he certainly isn't going to be able to give up 9 hits in this one if his team expects to win.
Into the box,
Portland,
Lucius Rojas. He will lead this one off today.
Rojas.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matt. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Hey, there's a hard-hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
So now to the plate, Mad Dog Jackson, belted, deep center field. Center fielder looking up, still ranging back. And a scaling attempt to the wall, but it'll be in vain because this ball is gone. 2-run shot to straightaway center, number 22 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
At the plate, Colt Snow. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, and he's the guy who drives the bus on this team, leading the team in that home run department, and he's really been the guy they look to drive it out of the yard.
Yeah, Norma, there are 2 or 3 guys in every lineup that you want to proceed with caution. This big home run hitter, he's the guy in this lineup you need to be very, very careful with. 1
ball, no strikes to count. No outs, nobody on. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Full count still. Once again, a 3-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Richardson.
At the plate, Richardson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play at 313, 25 homers, and 63 runs batted in. Ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
That is it. The shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Now at the plate, Antonio Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nunez playing here in his age 29 season. He's had a nice season to this point and may well earn a spot on the National League All-Star roster because of it. He heads into today second in fan votes among shortstops.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So stepping in, Storm Rollins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. Portland is on top 2-0. Bobby Cox gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, his last start wasn't a particularly good one, and he was rattled around a little bit. Couldn't get through the 4th inning. He's going to have to look to rebound here. He's going to need much better stuff than he took to the mound in his last start.
Coming to the plate now, Jones. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, number 5.
Here it comes. Line to the right side. Dizzy is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting second, not shortstop, number 9.
Stepping up to the plate, Alexander Reese is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Ronnie Weeks.
In now, Ronnie Weeks comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
We don't see this much very often in baseball anymore. A center fielder with some thump in his bat. This guy can hit and also play the outfield.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. Rollins is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Portland leads it 2-0. Now at the plate, Storm Rollins. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Now at the plate, Tiny Ryan. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pena is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 8, the catcher, Sergio Oliveira.
So striding forward now, Sergio Oliveros. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball that close.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in, Nori Dizzy hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And he lays off for ball 1. Oliveros leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Count is 1-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
To the plate now, Lucius Rojas, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He doubled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
There's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mad Dog Jackson has got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-0. Now a curveball misses inside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Outside. 3-0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 3-0.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Here's the 3-1. Swinging the ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Drew is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready now, Jesus Pena having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Left side, but well fouled. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Bro, when you've come up all the way through high school, Little League, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Pulled toward right center field. Dizzy has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Terry Lindsay.
Striding into the box, Terry Lindsay. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Runners on first with one down. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Dizzy is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Bruce Castle.
Now at the plate, Bruce Castle, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as we are all knotted up at 2.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
At the plate now, Calvin Parks. And he'll take a look at ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Colt Snow. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. Digging in to try it again, Richardson. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
So digging in now, Antonio Nunez. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Now a swing and a ground ball. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding forward now is the DH, Billy Flowers. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First offering on its way. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 on the way.
3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Settling in now, Jones. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. This is hit softly to third. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box, Alexander Reese shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The center fielder, number 1, Ronnie Weeks.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Ronnie Weeks. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0. It's a fastball that misses.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher. Just go ahead and challenge him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Three and 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
To 2-2 now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Grounded to first. Right to him. 1 there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Storm Rollins. First pitch of the at-bat. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Rollins is hitting exactly 200. Not really what you'd call a point of pride for him.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
So far this season, Rollins possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ball even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The bat, number 3. Designated hitter, Tiny Ryan.
Into the box now, Tiny Ryan. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Sergio Oliveros.
In now, Sergio Oliveros, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Set to deliver the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Fouled off. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the belt, the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Nori Dizzy, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. There he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. The throw is low, and he can't make the pin.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Dizzy averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. The set and the 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position, no doubt when he comes up. He's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
So now to the plate, Lucius Rojas, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit out towards second, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box now, Mad Dog Jackson. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Two-0 count, the pitch. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! It's It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, Cole Snow. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Portland is out in front here, 6-2. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Mitch Drew.
The left fielder, Mitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Now the pitch.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now back, first baseman, Terry.
At the plate, Terry Lindsay comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Nobody out, runner on first. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, looks like they might have something brewing right here. That's back-to-back base runners after a few runs were scored in the inning before, too.
Yeah, Dan, I have to imagine your team throws up a crooked number. You want to go out there and throw a donut up. But they are putting some guys on base. This could get interesting.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Digging in now, Calvin Parks. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set and the pitch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Billy Flowers, as he'll take a look at the pitch. Too low, it's ball 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Here he comes on 2-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do anything.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Edward Potter gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Edward Potter.
Ready for another shot now, Richardson.
The left fielder, Richardson.
First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Richardson is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Stepping in now, Antonio Nunez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. And that's a special home run. Antonio Nunez continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
The center fielder, number 10, Storm.
Standing in now, Storm Rollins. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Outside.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, one away. Now at the plate now is the designated hitter, Tiny Ryan. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one. The 2-1. Popped him up. Reese takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So striding in, Sergio Oliveros. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Portland is on top here, 8-2. Stepping into the box, Jones, and then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. And there's one away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Digging in, Alexander Reese. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Richardson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Ronnie Weiss.
Stepping in, Ronnie Weeks. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Misses, ball 2. Two out, nobody on. Line towards center field. Rollins will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Striding in once again, Nori Dizzy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rojas.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lucius Rojas. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
0-1. 0-1, no strike.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pops this one up. Parks moving to his left, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson.
Mad Dog Jackson will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here's the 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And right into the shift. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jesus Pena. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So now to the plate, Mitch Drew. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
To the plate now, Terry Lindsay, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
into the corner and slicing foul. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. A little roller toward the hole. Flips it behind his back. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Bruce Castle.
Stepping up now, Bruce Castle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. The Blazers are out in front 8-2. Quinn Meadows enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Colt Snow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Meadows is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that could cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now back.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Richardson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low for ball 1. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 1 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
Count 2-1.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pena is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Now in the box, Antonio Nunez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to third. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate, Storm Rollins, as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Drew is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Calvin Parks, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Lays off 1-0. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
1-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Popped up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
The designated hitter, number 4, Billy Flower.
Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Flowers. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
In now, Jones. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in, Tiny Ryan.
Leading off for the Blazers, the designated hitter, Tiny Ryan.
He's set. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. Hold out. 3-2.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Coming to the plate now, Sergio Oliveros. He's 0-for-2 with a walk thus far. From the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box now, Nori dizzy as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here comes the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. From the stretch, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lucius Rojas, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the line at first. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's off the plate.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. High and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Number 10 for him on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Colin Daniels comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, Mad Dog Jackson. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Line to the right side, but foul. 3 runs already home here.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in, Holt Snow. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 runs in the inning on just 1 hit, but it was a big one, the home run. Ready for another chance? Alexander Reese. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Nope.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, this...
The center fielder. Number 1. Ronnie.
First pitch on its way. Ronnie Weeks is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in the way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, left fielder.
Digging in once again, Mitch Drew. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Standing in, Richard Richardson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Standing in now, Antonio Nunez. No balls and 1 strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
Number 3. Designated hitter. Tiny Ryan.
At the plate now, Tiny Ryan.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Sergio Oliveros is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Into the box now, Terry Lindsay starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Popped him up. Jackson waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Bruce Castle. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Hit to short. He's right there. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting, third baseman. Calvin.
Standing in, Calvin Parks. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
At the plate, Billy Flowers. Guess he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped up. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
Good hitters count now, and what we were talking about continues to show itself. He's doing everything he can to keep fighting out there on the mound.
And he'll make the catch to end it as the Blazers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. Portland get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Bobby Cox takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Rocco Urban permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.